Good morning, students. Hope you all are well. So, today we are going to start our next chapter, that is work and energy. Okay, so whenever we are doing something or whenever we are moving something, we apply some force, right? So, if you think that place one book on a table, on the top of a table, and now move the book, okay, to the other side of the table. So you have to apply the force to make uh, the book to move, right? So work is done whenever we apply the force to a particular object, and so that the object can move in a particular direction of the force, right? Means in which direction we are applying the force, at in that direction only the book or that particular thing will move. Okay, so the amount of work, that depends on how much force we are giving, okay, and how far the object will move. Suppose we have to lift a pumpkin, or we have to lift a big thing, then we have to apply more force, right, so that we can move the pumpkin. Okay, so look at this picture. The boy is trying to push the wall, right? So the boy is applying enough force to move the wall, but can we move the wall? We cannot move the wall, right? Because no work is done, as he is not able to make the wall move. Okay, so force is used to, for what force we have to use? To move an object, to stop a moving object. We can also stop a moving object by applying force to it. Change the direction of a moving object. Okay, so if you think a situation that you are sitting on a study table and revising your lesson, so your mother calls you asking what you are busy with. Okay, so you are immediately replying that I am doing work. So is it correct? Means, is it, obviously it is correct, but is it correct in the form of science? So the answer is no, because the work is done when the object moves in the direction of the force, right? So in this studying, not such physical force we are applying, okay, but we are applying mental force, right? Okay, so what is work? I think you have understood. Next is energy. Okay, so when we saw some work is said to be done, for doing some work we need force, right? So without force we cannot do the work. And the force, where the force comes? So the force comes from the energy, right? So energy is the capacity to do work. And in living things, the energy comes from the food. We also get energy from our food, right? So the level of energy depends on which type of food we are eating. You know that healthy food like the wheat, rice, milk, egg, vegetables, meat and fruits, so this give us more energy. Okay, so whereas junk food, all these junk foods like pizza, burger and any bakery products, cakes and all, this gives us less energy. Okay, so we have to eat food that rich in nutrients to have more energy. So there are different types of energy. So let's see what are these different types. So the first is the heat energy. So heat is a form of energy, it is obtained from the burning fuels like kerosene, petrol and coal. Okay, so we use the heat energy for what? For cooking our food and keeping us warm during winter. The steam engine, first invented by James Watt in 1765, was based on the fact that steam, by the form of heat, it can move the objects. Okay. Next is the light energy. So sun gives us light energy. Okay. So this helps us to see different kind of things around us, and bulbs and tube lights and candles, that also give us light energy. But the bulb and the tube lights, these are artificial, but sun is the natural light energy. And the mechanical energy. Okay, so the energy of an object due to its position or the movement is called the mechanical energy. So we can divide mechanical energy into two types. One is the potential energy and another is the kinetic energy. So the potential means the energy that an object has due to its position, okay, with respect to the ground, that is called the potential energy. It is its potential. Like for example, water stored in a tank and or a huge rock on a cliff has the potential energy. And kinetic energy means due to motion the energy is generated. Like all moving objects have the kinetic energy. Like as you can see in the diagram, the water falling from a great height, so it forms the kinetic energy. A moving car, it also gives the kinetic energy. When a ball is rolling, it also gives kinetic energy. So this potential energy, this is in static form, but the kinetic energy is in motion form.